Hi friends, welcome to another canvas painting. Here I'm using some DecoArts premium paints, and the colors, I'm using a blue and like an oxide yellow. So the blue is cerulean blue for the sky, and I'm using a 4-inch brush here, and this actually brush is from DecoArts as well. Today, this video I recorded as I was recording with a live stream with Nikki Parr. We were on International Crafters and doing paintings. So I just wanted to share this and record it and share it on my channel as well. So actually I was out of shot here, but you guys will see that I fix it up in a few minutes. The only thing that I'm kind of regretting is that I did the bottom part here that in the yellow oxide, as I should have painted it the stroking up. I kind of feel that because I painted side to side, I don't know, I kind of just made a plane that was behind my wheat a little bit, and then for me I noticed it, so it just kind of bothers me. But I should have swept the paint up, and the sky back and forth was fine, but for the ground I just feel like maybe I should have done that. Maybe I'll try it and see if it works better, or if it's just me. It could be just me. So here I'm working on some clouds, and I'm using two different whites. Right now I'm using titanium buff, and then later on I used translucent white. You'll find at the end of this painting I change it quite a bit because I didn't like how streaky the sky is. You can see how streaky it is now. But this was just the process during the time that I was recording with Nikki. And so the wheat, the basic colors that I've used was the oxide yellow and the raw sienna for this, and that was the colors I used throughout this thing, as well as the Titan buff. Titan buff and translucent white, and besides the blue that's on the background. These are all the colors I used, and when I made the wheat, I used to begin with the 4-inch brush to get the sweep up, which I wish I would have done to begin with instead of going across. Some background grass, and so these are the colors I stay into. So there's a lot of low lights with the same colors, and I think I also used the brown, burnt sienna, I believe, just looking for it. So I used the brown as well for some very small touches of low lights. I mixed in a little blue and brown to make the rock at the bottom, and the very bottom at the closer to the end. And so these are the colors I used. I just want to point out that I started off with the Titan buff for the white clouds, and then I put the translucent white over top to make the top of the clouds more brighter, and I really like that look. Later on you'll see that my clouds are thicker, and I have made them bigger, but for now this is how I done the clouds. Even later on, that's how I kind of added in the clouds. Here I'm just doing my grass strokes up for filling in the background. And like I was saying earlier, I should have painted that little strip up and down, like just totally up, because you could see across behind there a little too much. It just didn't, I don't know. But that could be just me. Maybe that's just the way it would have looked anyhow. I don't know. Maybe I'm being picky. But this is how I started off the kind of filling in my background. With the, I believe this one was the, I think it's the darker one, the raw sienna. Here I was trying to paint another little piece of like a bone, and I decided to change my mind after this and do a gopher skull. It just wasn't going with the shape of my wheat. It was too straight up and down with my wheat, and it just didn't work. So after a while, it was just looking really awkward as I'm starting. So right here, I'm just washing it out. And you can do that, and that's the nice thing about acrylics, is that you can do that. At this point, you can see me mixing. Well, you can't see me mixing, but you can see me painting on the blue and the brown, which makes a very dark, almost black color. And this is where my little gopher head's gonna lie, right on top of that. I also am using my palette knife to put in some highlights. I painted some highlights in, and I think it's very important for the wheat or the wheatgrass, whatever, to have some highlights because the sun is gonna shine off of them, and then just to get the really thin lines because I didn't have quite the right brushes. I'm just tapping here. It's a little darker, but sometimes I'm tapping the little lighter lines. You'll see the picture is a little bit different at the end because I was working it and I forgot to record it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out Nikki Parr and myself on International Crafters, where you could have seen this live stream, and it's pretty cool to be in real time and have the chat. So don't forget to join us there on YouTube, International Crafters. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.